Hello guys, welcome to episode 21 of the Voice of Punk. I am your host, the J of Punk. Well, my fellow Total Drama fans, it is confirmed. Total Drama Season 5. And it is titled Total Drama Allstars. I am pumped for this season. I am so excited. Like, for one, I like the premise. Even though pretty much every single fan called it being a heroes versus villains season, but what they're doing is it's going to be a 26 episode run. I think 26 episode run. But what they're doing, and this is I think is going to be really cool. For the first 13 episodes, they're going to have the original cast of the first 3 seasons. And along with the new cast of the 4th season combined it. That's going to be the first 13 episodes, and then the 13 episodes after that, it's going to be the new cast. Oh, I can't wait for that. I'm so excited for that. Today's cartoons are really not that good. I'm going to try to do a video tomorrow with my friend Brett. I'm going to try to convince him to do a video with me about our favorite animated shows growing up. Because when I was growing up, animated cartoons were great. They were great shows, but now I see them now, and I see cartoons now, and they're really not that good. They're practically shit. A better way to say they're shit. They're poor writing, poor animation, poor ideas. They're horrible. But one of the only ones that are good is Total Drama. And I've been a fan of this show since it premiered. For those of you who don't know, Total Drama is made by the same people who made the show 16. They also made the show Stoked, but really Stoked is not that good. I didn't like Stoked. But oh my god, I love this upcoming season of Total Drama. Total Drama All-Stars, man. I heard it's supposed to take place back at Camp Hawanakwa. I'm fine with that. I wish they would have continued on with taking place in a different setting. I like the idea of it taking place, first season was Camp Hawanakwa, second season was the film set, then the third one was around the world. The 4th one, I can understand why they would go back to the island, because they already went around the world. Where are they going to go now? But I wish they could have held off around the world part for the very last season. That's just my view. But, oh my god, I am so excited. I don't know when exactly it's going to come out. But I'm so excited for this. And there's not really a lot released about it. The stuff I know so far is the confirmed characters is Alejandro, which I love. I thought, in the 3rd season, Alejandro was my favorite character in the 3rd season. Well, it was... Alejandro came second. My favorite character of the 3rd season and of the 1st season is Noah. I love Noah. So, Alejandro's coming back. Heather's coming back. Yes. I like Heather. I don't know. Gwen's coming back. Ugh. Again, here's my thoughts on Gwen. I liked her in the 1st season, but after a while, she's got annoying. I was just kind of ugh. Even in the 2nd season, I was just I don't care. In the 3rd season, she took half. Her storyline took up half of the show. I was oh my god. Anyway, Courtney's coming back. Yes. I love Courtney. She makes me laugh. Courtney's coming back. Who else is coming back? Mike from the 4th season. that's good, I guess. You know, I don't like Mike as himself. I like him with his other personalities. I like those more. I just don't like Mike himself. I like his other personalities more though, so that's fine. People. So I'm gonna say I'm just gonna talk about. I already talked about. I'm excited for it, and I'm gonna talk about what I want to happen. For one, for people who I want to return. Number one, I want Noah to return. Noah is one of my favorite characters of the entire show. He's in season 1. He was one of the characters who made me laugh the most. You know, he was only in four episodes, and or actually in 5 episodes, but he made me laugh so hard with those snarky and sarcastic comments and how he's just sitting there like, I don't want to screw up your mojo. And quite frankly, I see a lot of myself in that character, because in a lot of ways, I'm like Noah. Yeah, just ask my old school. But, I want him to come back. Oh, and I want Noah to be the main villain of this season. I'm not kidding. I want Noah, because I don't know about you guys, but I feel that Noah should be a villain. Just the way he is, the way he talks, the way just how they present his character, it feels like he should be a villain. And I heard that was an original idea, that one of the original ideas was having Noah to be, in season 1, he was supposed to be a villain, and his role was supposed to be a lot more larger than it was. Because he was labeled as the schemer, and quite frankly, he is a schemer. Even when he is being played as a good guy, you can tell he's scheming his way throughout the entire show. How can you not be a schemer and become Chris McClane's personal assistant? You're scheming your way up to the top. Scheming is not even a word. Anyway, so I want Noah to be in it. I want him to be the main villain. I want him to have a larger role. And I want him to win. Or at least make it to the final 2 or final 3. Who else I want to come back? I already wanted Alejandro to come back. Well, basically, everybody who I want to come back is already confirmed. Alejandro is confirmed. Heather is confirmed. I would say Cody, Tyler, that's basically it. Katie and Sadie, I don't care. Eva, I can really give 2 shits about. But, really, all I really care about right now is I want Noah to come back. And I want him, because if Noah comes back and becomes the main villain, he'll be so different than all the other villains of each season. Now, just let me explain this. In seasons 1, 2, and 3, what do the main villains have in common? They use their looks. Heather, she was the main villain in season 1. She did use her looks. She used her looks when she kissed Trent. You know, she was being very flirtatious and stuff. And in second season, for the first half of the second season, it was Justin. And I also want that to happen too. I want Justin to come back so him and Alejandro can have some scenes together. That would be funny. He used his looks, and he wasn't. I would say he was the worst out of all the villains. It was Justin, yeah. Even Courtney, surprisingly, when she became the main villain of the second half of the second season, she became more of she used her looks every now and then, especially say to Duncan, because that's her boyfriend and she's trying to get ahead of him. So of course she's going to use her looks. Then Alejandro used that strategy to perfection in the third season. In the fourth season, Scott, he didn't use his looks, but you couldn't take him seriously as a bad guy. You knew this guy was bad, but he was played more as a goofy kind of villain. And he reminded me of Russell Hantz from Survivor. But I think if Noah becomes the main villain of season 5, that would be a really good move, but also it would be such a different approach to their villains that it would be so refreshing, because it would be this villain who's not physical, who is not good in challenges, but is an incredibly smart person and uses their brain and uses their mouth, and just like, he's a perfect villain. Noah, he's a perfect villain. So I want him to be the main villain of season 5. Who I don't want to return, Gwen. Yeah, Gwen. I don't want Gwen to return. Who else do I want to return? Who I don't want to return? I want to say Duncan, but at the same time, I want him to have some scenes of Courtney. So I don't know, like maybe bring him back as a intern, or just bring him back for a short time and have him and Courtney kind of make up, stuff like that. So, oh yeah, oh, and this whole Duncan and Gwen thing, oh my god, it makes me sick. I don't like Duncan and Gwen at all. But anyway, so Duncan, a little bit, I kind of want to come back, because every time he is in the competition, he always makes it far, and it's, it gets very boring after a while with them. Katie and Sadie, I don't want back. I never did like them. I always found them to be very annoying. That's probably the point of their characters, but I never really did like them. I just thought they were very meh. Eva, I don't want to come back. Cameron, I don't want Cameron to come back. Oh, in the first season, I hated Cameron. He annoyed the living hell out of me. I'm not going to explain it, because oh god, I hated Cameron, but it turns out he is confirmed to appear, so, which makes no sense because he's already won. So I don't know. Who else? Easy. No, I think I want Ezekiel to come back. That'd be good. I like this. I like Ezekiel's storyline in the 3rd season. That was funny. Ezekiel practically turns into Gollum. That was actually weird. I thought that was really funny. I love that last shot of him holding the money. He's falling down into the volcano. I always laugh at that. Yeah, basically people who I don't want to come back is Gwen and Duncan, really. Oh, and Beth. Beth, Duncan, Gwen, Katie, Sadie, Eva, Cameron. Yeah, basically those guys I don't want to come back. Who I want to come back, Noah, Owen, even though people are probably getting really tired of Owen, I'm not. Oh, I love Owen. Dawn, because she was my favorite character in the 4th season, Dawn. I love Dawn. I don't know if you guys saw this, but I love that joke she does where she goes up to Chris and she's like, because Dawn could like read palms, and she goes like this to Chris, she's like this. Oh, you poor thing. What? Your parents ever loved you as a child, did they? And Chris is like, scaredy. Oh, I love that. That was funny. And what else? Izzy and Dawn, I want scenes to be between them. That would be hilarious. Izzy and Dawn. Dawn's like this supernatural girl, and Izzy's just a psychotic woman. That'd be awesome. So, yeah, my overall thoughts is I'm really excited for it. I hope it doesn't disappoint because I wasn't that impressed with Revenge of the Island season 4. It was meh at best. Like, you know, really the only ones that really entertained me in season 4 was Dawn, Scott, and B. I actually liked B. I was surprised at how a lot of people liked B, but I liked him. You know, I thought he was pretty original actually. I liked how they had like a mute in there. I thought that was actually kind of funny. His mute guy, he's highly intelligent. So I'm really excited for this upcoming season, and I hope and wish they do not center the show around Duncan, Gwen, and Courtney. Because their storyline is already tired. But I hope they focus on more on the underdogs. Like, focus more on Noah, focus more on Tyler, focus more on Cody, and all those characters, because we have already seen Duncan and Gwen and all that crap. So it's time to move on from that. So just wrap up those storylines, wrap them up, and let's move on. That's my advice to the writers. I know they're not going to take it, but whatever. It's time to move on from the Gwen and Duncan storyline, and let's explore other characters. Let's go into other characters more, and let's see who's more of a bad guy. Because like, who's more of a bad guy, he's going to be a good guy and all that. And another character who I don't want to come back is Harold. Yeah, Harold always annoyed me. I don't know why. There's something about, I think it's his voice, really. I don't know. To me, it's more of his voice, but I don't want him to come back. So those are my overall thoughts. I'm really pumped for it. I'm really excited for it, and as soon as it comes on, when it shows on air, I'll be sitting in front of my TV, big bowl of popcorn. I don't know. I'll be all alone in front of my TV because I have no friends and I have no life. So yeah. So I cannot wait. I can't wait for Total Drama Allstars. I look forward to the new show. I'll see you guys hopefully tomorrow. Bye, guys.